CBS 12 News This Morning.
On Wall Street, markets seem to have stabilized after a huge sell-off earlier this week. Tyler Vernon, founder and CEO of Biltmore Capital Advisors, explains how investors are responding to the recent turmoil in D.C. Welcome back. Well, the markets continue to rebound Friday after Wednesday's major sell-off. Tyler Vernon, the CEO of Biltmore Capital Advisors in Boca Raton, joining us this morning. And I understand you are a finance expert, kind of going across the networks, trying to advise people on what they need to know when they're seeing these closings and these openings and what they need to do with their money.
Sure.
All right. So first, give us a breakdown of what we're seeing in the market right now.
Well, I think Wednesday was certainly an event that caught a lot of people off guard. The VIX is a measurement of fear in the markets, and right up until when Trump got into presidency, all the way up until Wednesday, the VIX has been floating lower and lower and lower for quite a period of time. The VIX spiked 40%, but it didn't last that long. We certainly saw a rally back on Thursday and Friday. So I think these type of events, these political events, very similar to Brexit, should be looked as buying opportunities. We see markets going higher. Corporate earnings are great this season. We're seeing resiliency in markets, and we're seeing a lot of positive things regarding a potential tax cut that will come through and potential infrastructure spending, which should drive corporate earnings higher and higher.
And I know this has kind of made the headlines a lot, and it's usually the title is, you know, Trump's presidency making Wall Street nervous. What's your opinion and take on that?
Well, I think, again, the Wednesday certainly made Wall Street nervous. But I think as we look going forward that the market will focus on core things that drive markets and that drive earnings, that being strong corporate earnings. Consumers are getting more and more powerful as far as spending, which is 70% of the overall economy and GDP. So I think investors, though, are getting complacent. We're doing a lot of just face-to-face meetings around South Florida, complimentary reviews where we're talking to clients about what's going on and the kind of risk that they're taking. And it seems to be that people are comfortable taking more and more risk, which we see as signs of stress in this kind of market. So we're worried that people are taking too much risk. We do think markets will go higher, but we think people need to revisit what's going on in those portfolios, the kind of risk that they can afford to make sure that something bad doesn't happen and they get wiped out. And
you actually moved your headquarters to Boca Raton. What made you make that move?
Well, have you ever been to New Jersey or New York in February? It's cold. But no, on a serious note, we did a lot of work down here. We followed a lot of clients in the area. And what we saw was that there was no real clear leader in the space. There was people that managed money well. There was people that lent money well. But somebody that can oversee somebody's entire picture as far as insurance planning, lending at 1.5%, very low interest rates, experts in asset management, and somebody that can bring this holistic view to their plan. We're excited about it. We're meeting a lot of great people.
All right. Well, Tyler Vernon, thanks so much for joining us. CEO of Biltmore Capital Advisors in Boca Raton. We'll put some of your information on our website, CBS12.com, and we hope the opening bell will treat us well.
Great.
All right. Thanks so much. We'll be right back.